Hello everyone, and welcome to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today's story brings together two names that Turkish television fans can never forget, Elçin Sangu and Baris Arduç. Their on-screen chemistry in Karalık Aşk, Rental Love, once captured millions of hearts, and for years, the audience has continued to wonder whether that chemistry was only fiction, or something more. Now, new rumors and emotional revelations have once again placed these two beloved actors under the spotlight. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the join button below to support us. Thank you, and let's dive in. The actress ready for marriage. In a recent interview, Elçin Sangu surprised both her fans and the media by speaking openly about her desire to settle down. She said, in her calm and thoughtful tone, that she believes it's finally time to start a new chapter. According to sources close to the actress, Elsen has been in a long-term relationship, but marriage was never something she rushed into, until recently. What changed? Her friends say that Elsen's family had begun encouraging her to take the next step. They believe that, after years of focusing on her career, she deserves a home, stability, and happiness. Her mother gently reminds her that life moves fast, said one insider. She wants to see her daughter in a white dress, smiling, surrounded by love. However, there's more to this story than simple family encouragement, because another familiar name has quietly re-entered the picture, Baris Arduç. When the past resurfaces. It's been years since Elsen and Baris shared the same set, yet their professional connection continues to be remembered as one of the most iconic partnerships in Turkish television history. Fans still say that what made Karalık Aşk so memorable wasn't just the script, it was them. The tension, the playfulness, the way they looked at each other during unscripted moments. For a long time, both actors insisted that they were simply good colleagues. But insiders always hinted that there was a deep friendship between them, one built on mutual trust and emotional understanding. So when news broke that Baris had reached out to Elsen recently, people started to speculate immediately. A surprising phone call. According to reports from a close circle of friends, the two had a long phone conversation that caught everyone off guard. Baris, now married and a father, had heard through mutual friends that Elsen was planning to marry her long-term boyfriend. What he said next shocked many. "Elsen, are you sure you want this right now?" Those were allegedly his words. The actor reportedly advised her not to rush into marriage, saying she was still young, talented, and at the peak of her career. "You have so much ahead of you," he told her. Marriage is not the only way to be happy. Some claim that his tone was protective, that he truly cared for her as a friend. Others, however, believe his words carried something more emotional, a trace of the unspoken connection that once existed between them. The call, which was meant to be private, quickly became a topic of conversation among fans and tabloids alike. What does it really mean? Baris's advice raised more questions than answers. Why would he interfere in such a personal decision? Was it simply concern, or something deeper? Sources close to him insist that his intentions were pure. They say he has a great deal of respect for Elsen and wants her to avoid any decision she might regret. "He knows what it's like to live under public pressure," said one of his colleagues. "He didn't want her to marry because others expected her to. He wanted her to do it when she was ready." But those who followed their history couldn't ignore the emotional undertone of his words. After all, Baris and Elsen once represented the ideal of romantic chemistry in Turkey's entertainment world. And that image never really faded. The pressure behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Elsen's family reportedly continues to encourage her to move forward with her relationship. Her parents, especially her mother, have always dreamed of seeing her in a traditional wedding. They believe that, after years of success, Elsen deserves a stable, lasting relationship. The family's influence is said to have increased after Baris Arduç got married and became a father. When Baris married, Elsen's family realized that what they once imagined, that Elsen and Baris might end up together, would never happen, said one close friend. It changed the way they looked at her love life. But Elsen herself has always been independent-minded. While she respects her family deeply, she makes decisions on her own terms. According to people who know her well, she is still uncertain, torn between the expectations of those around her and the quiet doubts that Baris's phone call awakened. A silent conflict. Since that call, the two actors haven't been seen together. Yet fans continue to speculate about their relationship. Some believe the conversation brought back old feelings, while others think it simply reminded both of them of the deep friendship they once shared. Interestingly, neither Elsen nor Baris has made any public statement addressing the rumors. Their silence, as always, speaks louder than words. There's a bond between them that doesn't need to be explained, one director who worked with both said. Even after all these years, that energy is still there. Social media, of course, has exploded with theories. Fans have written thousands of comments, from heartfelt messages supporting Elsen's choices to wild speculations about her relationship status. Baris's perspective. People close to Baris Arduç describe him as reflective and protective. They say that, even after moving forward in his personal life, he remains sentimental about his past experiences. Especially those that shaped his career. And Elsen Sangu, they say, will always represent a special chapter in that story. He never speaks ill of her, one insider explained. Whenever her name comes up, he smiles. That says enough. Some fans believe his phone call wasn't about stopping her marriage, it was about making sure she was truly happy. Others, more romantically minded, believe it was a moment of honesty, perhaps the last one between two people who once shared something special but could never fully express it. The actress's decision. So, will Elsen still go through with her marriage? At the moment, she hasn't confirmed any dates or plans. Her close friends describe her as thoughtful, introspective, and perhaps even hesitant after everything that's been said. She's focusing on her work, spending time with her family, and keeping her private life away from the cameras, for now. One thing is certain, the story between Elsen Sangu and Baris Arduç has once again proven that some connections never truly fade. Whether it's friendship, nostalgia, or something deeper, their names continue to be intertwined in the eyes of the public. And maybe that's exactly how it's meant to be. Thank you so much for watching this video. What do you think? Was Baris simply being a caring friend, or was there a hidden meaning behind his words? Share your thoughts in the comments, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, and goodbye.